Hey, Virgo, you get a bonus. Yeah, you do. And look at Mutter here. You know, you just see, look how sweet he is. He just sits there and stares at me. Yeah, he's such a good boy. Yeah, you already got treats. And for the people that told me to give Klaus a whole bunch of treats because he got a stone bruise on his little paw yesterday when we were playing ball, I did. I gave him a lot of treats, and I tried to ice his paw, but he's like, no, it's just too sore. So I was like, and he's fine now. He's walking and running, and I'm not gonna go play ball with him again today. It's a little too hot, and he's also kind of just, I'm gonna let him completely heal first. Anyway, all right, Virgo, you ready? Let's do this bonus, man. You guys showed me the most love, so let's do it. I love my Virgos, so let's do it. I love all my signs. Hmm. I was actually on the contemplating uh not doing signs anymore. Like sign, yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. I actually I kind of enjoy doing signs. I get into that energy and it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, so let's just keep doing it, right? Fairy tale, phony tricksters illusions. Okay, let's see. Secluded, separation reflecting soul searching. Are you soul searching on what you've always kind of fell for on the illusions? By the way, I don't think you can see it. Do you see that right there? Yeah, that right there. That's that muscle that I thought he wasn't breaking. He completely has shattered that thing. It's in pieces. And I have another one I'm gonna drop in there on my next collective. Blocked. Um, yeah, I think you're doing a lot of like, mm, let's just see, karmic lessons. You know what's the most difficult? It was for me anyway. Was to learn that a lot of what I went through was just karmic lessons, like classes that I didn't want to take, but I had to, right? I think that's what somebody's doing here, and not happy. That's putting a lot of people where they don't want to be with you. Like, oh my God, or police station. Is this gonna go fucking crazy? Do you need a restraining order? What's happening? But I love you, or somebody does love you. I don't know. Have you got out of the house yet, Virgo? Huh? I do personal readings and I cuss. Obviously, you probably know that since you are getting a bonus. I miss you. They miss you. They love you. And you're over here looking at them like a karmic, right? Could be. Or this could be something else, right? Something new, which is what I'm always after. Funeral. Yeah, you're putting it to bed. You don't want to keep continuing to whatever this is. Okay, Virgo. Let's go. Living in the moment. Ah, yeah. Self-love. Now, we can't be living in the moment and not leave the house, right? Okay. What are you talking about? I got a full fridge of groceries. I'm just living in the moment. That's what Doc said. No. You have to kind of, allow more experiences in, right, Virgo? Right. What was behind that again? Self-love. Right. Singing to yourself in the mirror every morning. Good. I like that. Hot on and off, hot and cold. Ghosted and wish. Yeah, you're lining up. Okay. So something needed to happen here. Okay. For you to get some kind of wish. Something needed to get out of the way. And I think it might be your mentality of dealing with or continuing to be ghosted or continuing to have to, go on these extreme relationships where it's super passionate and hot, or then it's like zero, right? Okay. And then you're wondering what the fuck, right? Married. Were you married to this? Mm-hmm. That's too many, but one of them is fake pregnancy. Okay. What's that one? Whatever it is, it's one. Sweet talk. You're no longer willing to Oh, Virgo. Spiritual chaos, ego death. Somebody going through a time here? The spiritual awakenings, everybody acts like they're like rainbows and potato salad. No, it's not like that at all. I might start like that, but it certainly doesn't wrap up like that. No, in the middle of it, you feel like you're crazy. Twin flame. Now, twin flame, everybody gets that wrong. They always think it's like this horrible, you're with your twin, and then it's like, and they stab you, and then they run off to Guam, and then they come back, and no, that's my twin. No, no, your twins do not ever hit you, abuse you emotionally, financially, spiritually, anything like that. They don't do that. They just don't have their shit together, right? And usually that, you're apart with this person until they get their shit together, if they do. That's why I never like recommend sitting there holding your breath waiting on a twin, or whatever you want to call this. I don't ever, You keep pushing because your twin could just go take a nap on the couch for a decade and you're sitting there. Meditation, faith, and healing. Prayers. It's a good way to get out of a lot of things, yeah. Karmic ties. Okay. A lot of realizations going on here with somebody, and I don't know if it's you. Karmic ties, right back out. If you were never fed love from spoons, you will learn to lick it off of knives. I say it every time this card comes out because it's true. You might have been raised in a trauma fucking crazy fucking thing. Look at my K2 just fucking going crazy. You were raised in something here, okay? And it kind of set the stage for your adult relationships, right? You could have had an alcoholic parent or a narcissistic parent or a emotionally unavailable, and you always fall for long distance relationships. Somebody that's not always 100% available. You're always having to wonder and guess and everything else. Well, that comes from something, right? Left you hanging. No closure, left unread. No, that's this ghosting her. The disrespect was the closure, and I always say it, no matter on what scale that is, okay? Because this person is shady. Let's go. Feeling that left you hanging card is going to come back out. Somebody may have left you hanging, and you may have invested a little bit more than you wanted to. Okay, don't get mad at yourself. That's part of this. When I sit down sometimes at night, not anymore, but I used to, I'd be like, my God, I did that too? And I'll start remembering things that I did. I'm like, God, look, well, I was a dumbass. You know, it's like that. Understand that, okay? But don't make that like your daily. Because then it puts you in like a low vibe, right? Left you hanging. I told you it was going to come back out. Somebody possibly did. But you need to understand and reframe this. You need to tear what you thought it was out of the frame and reframe it into something else. And that's what this is, right? You may have thought this was your twin or your higher level soulmate or your antique shopping buddy. Whatever you thought, it is painfully obvious that it wasn't that, right? Somebody could have cheated, lied, hit you, punched you in your sleep and be like, I'm sorry, I was dreaming. I mean, I hear it all in personals. Yeah. So this is right. And somebody like that left you hanging. It's good riddance. Because they're shady. It's right back there. Yeah. Feeling like shady's going to come out too. Losing sleep. Worried replaying events, thinking about you. Somebody could be. But do we give a fuck about this? That's right. You need to start worrying about you. Haven't you given too much? Look at that. You're mirroring somebody. Okay. Are you been dragging around the wrong fucking thing? It's like you've been dragging around like a rabid squirrel on a leash. And like, I don't know why it keeps attacking me. I give it food. I give it water. I give it, everything it needs. And it just keeps coming at me. It's like that. Yeah. But meanwhile, you're possibly mirroring somebody else that's going through the same fucking thing that you don't even know yet. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Or maybe you got a crush on somebody. Rejected in my way. Somebody, some arrogant prick has been rejected. Okay. Pop the question. I mean, what? This is my favorite muffin. I don't know. This could be anything, right? Pop the question is out here, though. So you might be lining up with something else if you're ready for that. Don't pressure yourself. Of course, obviously, Virgo, you're not going to do that. Shocking news. But you might feel sometimes like time's running out. That's kind of what I'm getting like this needs to hurry up. Like my healing needs to hurry up. Or I need to go ahead and get this so it makes sense to me because I keep attracting the wrong shit that I don't deserve, right? And that could be a little bit of this sprinkled like, kind of salted in here. All right. What is it? Is it every, yeah. One of her automatic little interactive toys is doing something and I hear it, but I don't know what it is. King of Cups. Okay, Virgo. Let's go. Temperance. Are you the calm little center of the universe? Okay. You need to make things make sense. Six of Wands. You're getting some kind of win here. Could be a divorce. This could be anything. Living well. I mean, a lot of these things don't have to be these giant like huge events. It could just be a long play out, basically. I don't know. Ace of Pentacles. There you go, Virgo. All of yeah. It's something solid because you're counting on you now instead of hitching your like hope, dreams, potential, and everything else onto something else or someone else. Yeah, that's good. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Or that's the Page of Swords. It's Ace of Swords. There's something here. Yeah, Four of Wands. You get a new house. You moving. He's still breaking something in there and he's got nothing. I don't know what it is. Both fish are in there, right? Yes. Okay, just check it. King of Swords. All right. That could be you. You know, you're cold, you're stoic now. You're Ubering everything in. DoorDash looks really good. You know the DoorDash driver. You tip them really good because they're always on time. They don't eat your food. I mean, it's like you're getting in some kind of got a weird, I want to say like routine, right? Mm. Eight of Swords. Maybe you're feeling stuck or somebody else is. This could be a cross watcher bonus. I don't know. Six of Swords, but you're leaving. But you want to. Mhm. I'll give you one more shuffle and we're ready. Ace of Cups. Okay. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups already, and I think they're going to come back out. So let's figure it out, right? All right, Virgo. What is it? The Page of Wands. Page of Wands. In this Page of Wands, it's a lot like the Two of Wands to me. This person right here has been walking this path right here. You see? Okay. They have their little like satchel, all right? And they have everything that they need, but they've been walking the wrong path. And this cat is like, psst, psst, hey, look back over here. It's like it's making you kind of, it's almost like it's making you heal because this person is now distracted by what this cat has to say, right? And it's got something to do with your Three of Wands. Remember, I just said this reminded me of the two? There's three. There's something that you're going to double back on that you don't even know, but it's going to fix something. Fix something? Okay. Not saying go back to a douchebag. You know, I'm not ever going to tell anybody that. Readers that say that, I watch some readers. I have two or that are my favorites. But I have a couple readers that are like, well, I mean, just give it a shot. They were in a bad mindset and everything else. I mean, what's to stop that from happening again? Right? Okay. What is it? The King of Pentacles. That could be you. It's a Taurus card. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with another earth sign, or that is you, right? You manage shit. You run shit. Even in your own life. Even emotionally, right? Eight of Cups. But you're having a hard time doing that. That's exactly what I was talking about up here. Eight of Cups. Okay. And you don't have to comment or anything and tell me about your, I know, you don't have to. But what I'm saying here is I don't ever say like, share, and subscribe either. I don't, if you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. Just here. I just work here. Okay. Eight of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups is the emotional processing. Okay. It's not just the emotional walking away, it's the emotional processing so you can, right? It's cool to have a car in the driveway, but if it has no gas, how are you going to figure that out, right? Well, I have the mode to do it, but I don't have the things to make it go, right? It pretty much is what this is. This person has just turned their back on this Eight of Cups here. They haven't gone into full motion yet, right? Because apparently, or somebody has been still kind of hung up on somebody kind of left you hanging. You're still feeling like you need closure. There's something like that. It doesn't have to apply to everybody, but that could just be for one person. But it did come out. We need to make this like in motion here. And I think you've been doing that. Yeah. High Priestess. That could be you. Everybody says, and this is a Pisces card, but it's a lot of times a Virgo card to me too, because Virgos have a very good way, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass because I'm not even capable of that. But they have a very good way of going into introspection. But they're also very A-brained and they want to plan and everything needs to be kind of just so. But when somebody scrambles your intuition, you feel like you're all over the place, right? My phone's going off. Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you're waiting on finances, but you know something's happening here. It's like an itch. You feel it. Hierophant. There's Taurus. But it was kind of in reverse. Actually, it was in reverse, and we might keep it that way. Something about something that you deemed stable or together or something that you could count on isn't. It's turning into burdens. That could be a person, a work situation. It doesn't matter what it is, family situation, whatever you're tied to. Again, whatever you've hitched on to for any reason isn't turning out. Ten of Wands and Two of Pentacles, and now you might be on the fence about how to like fix this in your life. Or again, this is somebody in your energy. This is in reverse as well, and it's two of them. The Queen of holy hell, the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody is doing a lot of gossip, lies, and slander here on you. And it's somebody that's incredibly cutthroat. This could be a mother figure, father figure, doesn't matter gender. This is somebody that is very very arrogant, controlling, all of the kind of the bad things of somebody that you, but they're cold about it too, right? Yeah. So they like, but they're spreading something about you, and it's been stressing somebody out and putting them in their head. And I don't know who is who, but we'll see. Let's go, Virgo. I don't think I'm going to extend the bonus. All right, let's see. It's both of them. The Magician. Okay, that's you. You and Gemini. You're both run by Mercury, Seven of Swords. Yeah. There's somebody trying to there's something here trying to keep you emotionally like in a spider web. That's kind of what I got bit by a mosquito like right there. It's like a spider web. They're trying to keep you like wrapped up. King of Cups in reverse. Oh yeah, no. This could be a couple. This could be that's emotionally manipulative. So this is the one that uses emotions to kind of keep you on some kind of hamster wheel or kind of like keeping you kind of going after something emotionally that you shouldn't be. That's why this Eight of Cups is here. Eight of Cups in any other deck except this deck is in motion, right? They're walking away. The Magician and the Six of Pentacles because they don't want you to leave or they don't want you to take something away from them. This could be a child. This could be anybody, right? But I don't think so because this is super malicious, all right? Because I think that's you, the King of Queen of Pentacles. That's what I think. But then we have this other thing, Seven of Swords with the Page of Swords and the Queen is, This is like really, really nasty shit. Really nasty. It's like some karmic won't stop, right? Or it's something like that. What is it? Is it this? Yeah. All right. The King of Swords. And I think you might have had some kind of emotional connection to this or something like that. Ace of Wands. Nine of Cups. See, you see, somebody doesn't understand or somebody didn't understand. This could be way past for you. Is that when you walked away from what you thought you built or what you did build, and then you have to kind of emotionally cut ties with it, you're actually walking towards the 9 and also the 10. Ace of Swords. Somebody's trying to scramble some kind of truth here, and this could be legally or anything else. Two of Swords. I think it's trying to scramble you from making a choice in for your own life because it's trying to block that justice. Yeah. We got Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius here so far. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Have you been waiting for something? Are you screaming at the TV right now saying, Doc, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I'm just waiting for this one thing. It could be that. Yeah. I'm waiting for the house. Ace of Cups. Look at all these fucking aces on the splits. Yeah. I'm feeling them too. There's something that's kind of like paving the way. 10 of Pentacles. Virgo. That's your card. Let's go. There's something here happening that's like quite good after you've been through. It's like I've watched you in a swamp, like waist deep in a swamp trying to get out, right? So it's not like you're willfully standing, there. I don't think so. It's like but you haven't really been able to emotionally, like, it's not been water, it's been sludge, right? Nine of Swords and King of Cups again. Okay. Um, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. That's that, whatever it is. Justice. There you go. Yep. There's something happening here. Knight of Cups was there. King of Pentacles. Hold on. The Two of Swords. We just talked about it. And Knight of Wands. There's somebody trying to keep you kind of scrambled from making some decision because it will not just benefit you. There's something attached to that. It's not like you get the last snow cone. That's not what this is. There's something bigger here attached because you're kind of defeating some kind of gossip, lies, slander. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. King of Pentacles. You want all of them? I kind of do. King of Cups. That's upright though. Well, let's see what these are. The Sun in reverse. Yeah, it's trying to keep it kind of under wraps, so you have to make a decision in like a storm, right? It's like an emergency situation they're trying to create or you've been in. The Magician in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. What the fuck is up with all of these people in reverse? They don't want you manifesting something. Because that's going to be your justice. That's why they're trying to keep somebody on the fence. I don't know who it is. This could be your new boo. But the King of Wands in reverse, oh God, that's arrogant. That's worrying about their shoes and their watch more than the groceries or the power bill. You know what I mean? That's like really kind of fucked up priorities is the minimum there. The King of Cups and the Tower. Everybody's trying to stop you from doing something because they benefit from you. They need you feeling, they need you feeling less. Eight of Cups. is the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, there's more. Hold on. I thought there was just two. Let's look at them together. The Four of Wands, upright. The Ace of Pentacles, absolutely. And the Page of Wands, yeah. Look, you might not feel confident about going and doing something else or getting online, or there's something that you need to emotionally, maybe you need to talk about it, like to the world, be on the world stage, right? There's something here that is going to be like your bread and butter here. And there's a person here too. I feel like the King of Cups is going to come out upright. Because I think you've been used to like being on some kind of fucking weird emotional yo-yo with somebody trying to fuck you up. World and the Nine of Swords. Hierophant. He got up to go drink some water. A Hierophant. What is it? The Emperor. Okay. Seven of Wands. It's upright. You have a weird mix of shit going on here. Yeah, you do. And I want all of these. Hierophant. The Seven of Swords. Huh? Death. The Six of Cups. The Four of Swords. And that's it. There's something really strange here that somebody's trying to scramble with somebody else or you. So you don't end something. But you are. But you see, okay. You have the Seven of Swords here twice. Now I'm feeling the Hierophant on this right here. On this Seven of Swords is going to be right like this. It's like you've had to defend yourself. Or somebody that you have a soulmate connection with is having to. It's an Emperor. Somebody's trying to destabilize somebody's stability here, and somebody's putting an end to it. Or somebody's trying to put an end to it. That's what the Seven of Swords is about. We'll find out in a second. Ace of Wands, the World, and the Nine of Swords. Keeping somebody incredibly stressed. Queen of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess. You know who this is. You do. You know how somebody moves here. And you need to make that work for you. Instead of saying, that piece of shit and everything else, slow down. Yep, this is up here. Slow down and be like, okay, this person works like this. How do I make that work for me? And this is what this is. Because there's somebody gossip, lies, and slander, and everyone's other Empress. Look at that. King of Swords. I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords. I just said it. You know the truth about this, whoever the fuck that is. Super controlling, crazy person, really. Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse has no empathy. Okay, there is no anything like that. It's everybody can go to hell if they get into that person's way. It's kind of like this. But you know the truth about this. High Priestess and the Ace of Swords? Absolutely. You know the truth about this person, and it's this Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to stop you from doing anything, like I said, because it doesn't benefit them. So if you get some new house, new job, and everything else, they're not going to have the benefits of your, whatever. Your I don't know, your new refrigerator or your new car, or they're not going to be able to ride it. They're not going to be able to ride. Look at that, Five of Swords. I told you. They're not going to be able to ride. Because you're getting this wish and you're cutting people out left and right. Because you know the truth, and all they want to do is Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Yep. It's like there's some kind of crazy, I don't know, Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. That's too many, but it's the Hierophant. You also have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is a spiritual couple, and it could be this is something like a twin flame or candle shopping buddy or whatever you want to call this. Because I will always say it, a lot of times when relationship, because you might have thought you had a twin or false twin or whatever one of you want to call it. I hate all these labels and everything else, but you might have thought you had that, but somebody really showed you who they were just in time. Now you're able to kind of dismiss yourself from whatever situation that you got wrapped up in, like we said. Now you're lining up with a wish and an actual person that has kind of been through the same things you have, and you both are equally strong. That's what this Four of Wands is about. The Four of Wands is a twin flame card, but you have to emotionally walk away from what you thought something else would be. And there's somebody else making sure that you kind of stay engaged. Page of Swords in reverse. The Chariot. You're moving away from all this bullshit. The blinders are being put on somebody. Hierophant, again. It will be, I'm feeling the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Swords in reverse is the Hierophant again on the bottom of the deck. Yep. At the Hierophant side, kind of staying hidden from you because of all the bullshit they're going through. And it could be an Emperor. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's you're leaving King of Swords. That could be you. You're upright. It's like you're matching somebody's bitchness, right? Or their dickness or whatever the hell is. Or this is, you're you're fighting for some kind of movement through a lot of chaos and crazy. That's kind of what it feels like. All right, Virgo, Hierophant, and then I thought, yeah. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. What is this? I can't wait. Seven of Swords. The Moon. They're doing it all under, They're fucking, it's like, so I remember I told you the Hierophant keeps staying hidden. The Hierophant's right there, right? But the other Hierophant is staying kind of hidden. What they're doing here is they're actively going after somebody right here. Actively. And that could be you or somebody else. But then they're kind of being sneaky about what they're doing to somebody else. That's why the Hierophant is kind of staying off the radar. So it's almost like your destined whatever this is kind of staying off the board for a minute because there's a lot of things everybody's dealing with. Okay? But these eclipses are about to kind of they're about to eclipse a lot of this shit out. Ten of Cups and Judgment because somebody's making a call on it. Seven of Swords. I told you I felt it. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, this person is like, oh my God, they don't even know what they're doing. The Wheel of Fortune is in play, and this person feels like they have a free hall pass to go do whatever the fuck they want to do. Graffiti, rob lockers, whatever it is. Imagine a school, and some just like crazy people are just running around doing whatever the fuck they want to do. That's what this looks like. Because there's no consequences, or you feel like there is and hasn't been. But the Wheel of Fortune has been like, okay, yeah, tally, boom. And they're ticking off a lot of stuff because two people are trying to really stand in the way of two other people trying to do something. Okay. Eight of Swords, again, trying to keep them locked in their head, locked in life, because it's around some emotional Ace of Cups. They know how strong you are, Virgo. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, and what's this? Oh, the Seven of Wands, you're blocking it. Or you're defending yourself. It's like you're defending yourself from a perceived attack. Or an actual attack. Because somebody is really pissed off that they're out in the cold. And you made them that way. And you moved away, right? That's what this is right here. But you haven't moved away emotionally. Look, you can, again, get in the car. You can, pop the clutch and get out of there. But you know what I mean? Nine of Swords, Four of Cups. You are, there's somebody stressed that you're going to, continue to reject them. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Now we have the King, Queen of Pentacles. There's somebody, I don't know who it is. Could be you or somebody else, right? With somebody, again, I'm going to say it again because it's so strong here. Somebody is heavily manipulating two different people. Seven of Swords. Give me that Seven of Swords one time. Keeping everybody in some kind of confusion and sad because it's trying to keep your growth stifled or something like that. Seven of Swords. What's that? Seven of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Trying to keep people moving incredibly slow. Feeling like they have to, defend themselves. It's like the British are coming, and everybody's getting prepared. It's like somebody is trying to keep you like that, right? Like keeping you like busy work distracted by all of this shit. But they're just karmics. Not just karmics. We need karmics, right? To teach us shit because we're all, But somebody's been trying to keep somebody moving slow from taking a leap of faith towards you or you towards anything. What is it? King of Cups in reverse? What I just say? That's the Eight of Swords. Trying to keep somebody incredibly in their head, stuck, or trying to go to jail or something crazy. Look, so they don't get the Ace of Cups because they know they're strong enough for it. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Oh, yeah. And what's behind that? The World. Yeah, it's something new. Some new cycle is trying to open here. King of Cups. The Empress. Yeah. King of Cups in reverse is the King of Cups in reverse again and the Seven of Pentacles. I picked them up just like that. You can read them either way, but we're clarifying the King of Cups in reverse. And this person is doubling down on emotional manipulation. Lies. I mean, spreading it all. It's right here. But you're leaving because they're pissed because they're out in the cold. There you go. And you stop waiting on anything. Or somebody's trying to keep somebody waiting. But the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse here. I picked them both up in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to wait, but somebody doesn't know how to move. Right? Empress and the Nine of Wands. Give me that I was going to say Queen of Swords in reverse. Yep, and there it is. The Six of Wands. Well, again, we always say this when this card comes out. This Six of Wands, remember we had it in the very first deck on the split, right? This Six of Wands, you're never going to win. But this person is almost acting like they're doing something for your best interest. Again, parent, friend, whatever it is. But they're just trying to keep you chasing something you will never get. That's why somebody hasn't emotionally walked away. I mean, Virgo. Nine of Swords, but super stressful. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. What is it? Nine of Swords in reverse. There you go. There you go. We're getting out of our head, right? These people cannot, right? Empress, and it could be this Empress because we have the Empress and Emperor. Who can't seem to get out of their head here? Who is stuck? I think everybody's kind of stuck here, but let's just see. The Devil and the Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Yep, Three of Cups and the Devil. There's a group of people. We have three people in reverse here, and that could be the three people that are in this card here. Three of Cups. We have the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups, all in reverse. Take gender out of it. It's three people trying to keep two people, remember what we just said, completely apart by some kind of like perceived tower or an actual tower. It's like a tattletale energy or something like that. And the reason they're throwing stones and hiding their hands and everything else, because that's what this is because somebody's leaving. And when they leave, it's going to completely like destabilize or disrupt somebody's life because they're trying to do that to you. Do you understand? Because they want to keep that from coming in. And you can best believe when this does, this is the Three of Wands, when this comes a little closer to shore and everything else, you got people on the fucking ready to come after you and to kind of tear apart this Two of Cups, to keep people in fucking confusion and sadness so they don't get it. Working with them, this fucking couple here, yeah, working with them, but you're again being guided to something else because you are the entire whole package. There's your card again, Nine of Pentacles. And you are going towards something that is reciprocal and somebody that deserves you and that you guys can take care of each other or whatever situation this is. Doesn't have to be a relationship. Because there's your match. King, Queen of Pentacles are the only match on the table. And that's what this is. Yeah. What would your King or Queen of Pentacles... Now I want to hear a fucking word about whatever dickbag this is. I want to hear what your Emperor or your Empress is going to say. Your King and Queen of Pentacles. That everybody's trying to like, yeah, keep everybody still and... that's what I want to hear. I wish they could wake up to you. That's what they want to do. And that's what they are going to do. How to give in this bullshit, these karmics, but we have to process them, right? You are my twin. Twins again, right? They don't step on your toes and go run into their mama. No. This is not where our story ends. Somebody's fighting for this. They are. And I think it's both of you energetically. You could tell me that you're in the 5D with this person. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But you've been dealing with a lot of your history, and now you're ready for this new thing that's huge or whatever it is. I'm reminded of you constantly. And now it's time for that, right? But we have somebody that is like not having a good time because they can't emotionally let you go. It's too dangerous to reach out. I told you. It's too dangerous to reach out, and I feel so connected to you. Again, you could tell me you're in the 5D with this person. Yep. But this person feels like it's too dangerous to reach out, and hell, it might be. When you have this many people in reverse around this union, or just around you and individually, that's why somebody's having a hard time making a decision here. But it's going to be their justice. And this other person is feeling like they took you for granted, and now they want you again. Trying to keep you roped. Yeah. What is it, Virgo? It's too many, but I'm scared of rejection. Okay. That could be part of the reason that they haven't, made a decision yet, or you. I'm sorry. Okay. It's those. I want those. I miss your hugs. Wait a minute. Do you know who that is? They've hugged you. Or is this douchebag that misses your hugs? I don't think so. That's not the vibe I got, and I got chills head to toe now. I got chills in my toes. Virgo, what is that? I miss your hugs and what? Could you ever... What is this, Virgo? I'm too codependent. Okay, maybe they've been working on that. I can't replace you. That's the problem that everybody else is having, all these people in fucking reverse. I'm trying to heal. Good. I think everybody's trying to do that. Would you respond if I reached out? Yeah, to your Emperor or your Empress? You absolutely would. Or your Hierophant or your High Priestess? Yes, you would. And they want to heal us. Is this the douchebag that misses your hugs? Or is this... I don't know. You put it where it goes, Virgo. That was kind of interesting how I got it, and I still have chills. Oh, well, Virgo. Enjoy your justice. You will get through it. This too shall pass.